For lighting this scene, we will be using an HDRI. So to do that, let's just change from the object to the world. This is basically when we can control the lighting of the entire environment. And we were here, so make sure to find those two nodes and just hit dot to move to them. So as I mentioned, we basically need to add an HDRI. So to do that, let's just go Shift A and add an environment texture. Environment. The picture actually I'm gonna use, it is a super famous HDRI called Sprout Sunrise. So I will go open, and basically you will find it inside of the resources folder. 2K resolution will be more than enough. I will plug it into the color and also hit Ctrl T to add a mapping node. One thing you might notice right now is that why we're not seeing the effect of this node. And the main reason for that is that we basically didn't disable the world lighting right here. So you need to enable scene world, and bam, we're seeing right now the effect. One thing I might change the rotation of this mapping node. Let's just try to find a nice angle. Let's, for example, hit 100. 150. All what I'm trying to do is basically to just try to find a cool angle or a cool lighting setup for this scene. 150, I guess we're good. I'll just type 155 because I kind of like this shadow that is going right here. And also another thing I just noticed, it is a little bit too saturated for my taste. So I will probably drag the saturation a little bit down. And so let's just look for saturation, hue and saturation, and put it right here. And let's drag this to something like 0.7. So yeah, that's way better. And for the value, I want to make it brighter. So let's take it to 1.2. One thing, because this background coming from the HDRI doesn't make any sense in our situation, so we will probably need to replace it. But for now, let's just go to the render settings, and inside of film, make sure to just check transparent, and we will basically remove it. And this is our desert in its full glory. One thing you might notice is that it is kind of a little bit flat and doesn't have a lot of details. And the main reason for that, I feel it is probably because we don't have enough geometry into it. And here where it comes probably the tricky part. If you know that your computer is a little bit slow or you don't have trust in your hardware, make sure to save your file right now. And if you find that your computer right now is super slow, then you don't need to do this step. It is just to push everything further. So what I'm gonna do, let's just get back to the solid view, or actually the solid view, which is this one. Hit tab and hit A to select all of your mesh, and just click and hit subdivide. And what I want to do is basically to subdivide it twice and just hit tab. We just subdivided our mesh a little bit more. We added a ton of geometry right now, so there is that. If I hit 0 and render the scene right now, it will look way better. And as you can probably see, even my Blender is slowing a little bit down, and see all of those details that weren't that visible before. They are now super pronounced, which is really nice. So yeah, that's it for this video actually. That's how we light the scene, and that's how we added more details into it. The only elements that we will try to focus on in the next couple of videos is basically to add some background elements and the sky, and then we will render this shot. See you in the next video, everyone.